Hey there, Skeletor here. Bit of an impromptu video. As some of you, at this point, as all of you have already heard, unfortunately, Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther, has passed away on August 28th, 2020. May he rest in peace. As someone who has watched a family member pass away from cancer and watched them deteriorate over time, my heart really goes out to his family. This had to have been very difficult for them, and I'm so sorry for you. That said, part of the reason I'm making this video is to partially speculate on what's going to happen with the MCU moving forwards, because Wakanda is a pivotal role in these movies. Yes, it is newly introduced, but after everything that went down with Infinity War and Endgame, Wakanda is going to be very important moving forwards. What me and Fat Man are a bit worried about here is that Disney may give him the Carrie Fisher treatment. As you should know, Carrie Fisher passed away before The Last Jedi came out, and Disney saw fit to use old stock footage and CGI to puppeteer her corpse around, instead of saying that she passed away in between movies peacefully from old age, dying peacefully, surrounded by her loved ones. They instead decided to do this. I'm really, really hoping they don't do that with Chadwick Boseman. I'm hoping his family has some kind of say in what happens here. He should be respectfully put to rest. He shouldn't be puppeteered around as a CGI corpse. Maybe there is a little unused footage that they could splash in at the beginning of another movie, just as a in memoriam thing. We all know his sister, well, in-movie sister, Shuri, is going to take over the mantle of Black Panther at this point. I'm sure that Killmonger is going to be a bit more important moving forwards, considering he wasn't a direct villain. He was something of an anti-hero and had something of a rightful claim to the throne. I think that's a story element that's going to be coming back moving forwards. Something else that, I'm not going to say it worries me, but it's definitely been nagging at me all night. All rumors are saying that when the X-Men are introduced, Storm is going to be from Wakanda. That's fine. That's fine. In the comics, in the early to mid-2000s, there was a storyline. Didn't go too well. I think that's partially because of the writers. But Storm and Black Panther got married. I halfway expect them to keep this going because Chadwick's death came out of nowhere. Which means there wasn't a heads up, so there's no time to really fix your plans as they're in motion, so to speak. I have a feeling we may end up seeing a lesbian romance between Shuri and Storm. And while I have no problems with lesbians, I have a problem with just removing one character and shoving someone else into that place. It just seems a little disrespectful, and quite frankly, a bit ham-fisted. I'm just worried that they're gonna disrespect him the way that they disrespected Carrie Fisher. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna get a touching... You know what? Maybe the next Black Panther movie opens with his funeral. All you have to do is say that he died of natural causes. Or, I don't know, a disease or something. in between movies. And it's sad, but you could just say he died surrounded by his loved ones. He died knowing that his country would be safe in the hands of his sister, and that maybe on his deathbed he made up with Killmonger. All the surviving Avengers show up at his funeral, much like Tony Stark's funeral. And that's how you open Black Panther 2. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm reiterating here, but I'm very worried they're not going to do that. I'm very worried Disney wants that money, and they want as much actual Black Panther screen time as possible. I'm very worried that they're going to do him dirty just the way they did Carrie Fisher. I'm sure Disney wouldn't watch a small-time channel like mine, but if anybody out there is listening, please don't puppeteer around a CGI corpse. It's disrespectful. I understand Disney has some problems with Star Wars in the creative department, and I'm hoping that they don't have those same problems with Marvel. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy isn't in charge of Marvel, so chances are it's not going to be that bad. But still, I'm just wondering where the MCU, where Wakanda is going to go moving forwards with this. Because I really did look forward to seeing him on the Illuminati. But I guess we're not getting that now. Most likely Black Panther 2 is going to be the story of Shuri picking up the mantle and learning the ropes of how to be a Black Panther. And maybe retreading the ground of fighting off Killmonger for the crown. It's always a real shame when we lose someone like him. Especially someone who was a role model to so many young individuals. There really isn't much more to say. Us here at Zeitgeist, our hearts go out to his family. And we really hope that Disney and Kevin Feige do the right thing, the respectful thing. I guess that's been my 2 cents. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Have a good night.